What's going on, guys and girls? How are you doing today? It's Hanger Roleplay here once again, and finally I got back from the counter and I'm ready to check the mines, rework, changes, new skills, whatever the fuck there is. So let's take a look at the trailer first, and then I will go and let you know, guys, what I think about all this. So let's take a look. Oh, there's some new mine. It's called the Icicle mine, right? There's some kind of projectile mine. Interesting. Looks like it's a freeze mine rework, right? Oh, the mine laying speed and mine throwing speed is so fucking quick. It's so quick. Pyroclast. Wait a minute, it was a storm blast. Oh my, this is visual cancer there. Pyroclast. This is terrible. Look at the fucking paint circles. I mean, good luck. Good luck watching your health and ground effects and incoming damage with this shit, guys, on screen. This is impossible. This fucking terrible visual. Skitter boss. These are the guys that are supposed to give us the buffs. Little crabs. What's that? There's some gameplay, right? This is the Icicle mine. Alright, the Icicle mine look like a rework of lightning trap of some kind and some ice golem shit. Alright. Storm blast shit. It looks terrible, guys. It is definitely, like, the AoE is big. I see that the AoE is pretty massive, but the fucking visual is terrible. It's absolutely disgusting. And then there's a pulsating giant ass. It's pretty badass. I think that actually looks better than the previous video that I've seen, which was... Yeah, I think that it actually looks a little better than the previous one that was released like a week ago. I think it's kind of smooth there. Oh, this one is terrible. Look at the quality of this paint graphics. This is absolutely terrible. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh fucking hell. How are we supposed to see like any detonate that on the ground with this shit? How the fuck is it possible? Look at the fucking cancer on screen. Look at that. Look at that fucking circles of shit. Unbelievable. How the fuck are you supposed, like... How are we supposed to see anything there in this shit? What the fuck? Jesus. What the fuck is that? Before we go further into the video, I would like to stop for a second and thank my Patreon supporters and Twitch subscribers. You guys have no fucking idea how much I'm thankful for you. If you just stop for a second and put likes on this video and share it with your friends, it will be already an insane amount of support, and I will be forever grateful to every one of you. Thank you so much, and remember,
you, yes you, are making a difference.
right, guys, that was the absolute craziness. While some mines look pretty cool, I really like the Icicle mine and Storm Blast. Yeah, Storm Blast. It kind of improved, I think, somewhat visually, but the Pyroclast is just terrible. Alright, 3 new mines, a new reservation skill for trappers and miners, 3 new supports, and reworks to existing mine supports and new camps. Alright. Mines are now thrown, letting you deploy them at long range. You know, guys, That's a problem with this. And the problem is that we already have traps. I mean, that's a fucking problem, guys. That's a fucking problem. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to throw a fucking mine? I mean, it's not a mine anymore, it's a grenade. You know? It's not a mine anymore. A mine is a thing, is an explosive thing that you like put on the ground, you aim it, and you fucking run away, right? And you just don't, you can't throw the fucking mine anymore. You know, it's fucking grenade launcher of any kind, or mine thrower, but it's different. You can't throw the fucking mine from your hand. It's just impossible. You know, when I went to Reddit Cancer and asked people, what do you guys think? Like, is it fucking possible to throw a mine? They see no problem with this. You know, they have no problem. They don't give a shit. Like, you can throw anything. You know what was the response that I got, considering that you can now throw mines? They basically told me that it's a fucking video game. I mean, you can throw anything in a video game, so why are you, what's your problem, dude? Like, you can throw fucking fireball in a video game. I mean, why are you asking for some realism? What's your problem, dude? Yeah, I need fucking realism. If there is a fucking mine, you can throw fucking mine. I mean, technically, there are traps that you can throw, right? There's a kind of nets they could throw over the fish. There's traps they can throw over the birds and insects and if there's technically it's possible to throw a fucking trap, but mines, I mean, just call them in a different way, like call them a fucking grenade. How the fuck are you supposed to call a mine and throw it 10 meters away? It's just impossible. That's my biggest problem so far, but you know, it's just kind of nitpicking probably. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about throwing mines just in the same way as fucking traps now. I think this is the kind of mine lost their identity as mechanically, like they lost what mines were. Mines were you literally place them under your feet and run forward, then you gotta detonate them somewhere, right? Now mines thrown at a distance as traps, as grenades, as thickies, as turrets, as shit. You just don't care, like fireball. You throw a fucking mine like a fireball now. And it don't give a shit anymore, I guess. I don't know. Guys, why should I care if people don't give a shit anymore about what are you gonna do with a mine, alright? Alright. Enough blabbering. Mines take less of your time to place now, taking 0.25 seconds to each throw. That's actually good. I noticed in the video how fast if you can throw a mine out. Fucking fast. Mine detonation is now always instant. There was some kind of delay for this? I mean, this detonate mine support as well for this. Mines detonate in a sequence. Each mine detonation starts a detonation timer on one or more mines in an area around it. Within the detonation time getting faster each time, this also means that you can continue to throw mines while the detonation sequence is occurring, and they'll be detonated by the sequence. What? This works particularly well for mines which have additional effects for each detonation in sequence. What? It's kind of logical, like a chain reaction, but how the fuck will it happen in a game? Mine skills have unique stacking auras that affect enemies. Wow. The more mines you deploy, the more auras affecting enemies around them. What? They're stacking auras? What do you mean? These mines are considered aura skills, allowing many aura stats from passives and items to apply to him. What? What the fuck? Now you can use aura effectiveness on mines? That's insane. Monsters of mana, while they're active, they have much lower mana cost. That's pretty good, I think. Mines can be detonated much earlier when deployed, including detonating in the air. Wait a minute. Detonated while earlier, detonation is always instant. What the actual fuck? As also detonating in sequence. I mean, I lost track. Mine detonation is instant. Mines detonate in sequence. Mines can be detonated earlier when deployed, including detonating in the air. What is going on? The base mine limit is now 15, up from 5. That's very nice. So we're getting closer to the traps, actually. You can get up to 23 mines at once by combining passives and the minefield support. Sweet! 23 fucking mines. Oh my god. The base mine duration is now 5 seconds, except for smoke mine loss at 8 seconds. Alright. Smoke mine is actually good. And also smoke mine gives you move speed. That's actually good. So all the new mines. Storm Blast Mine. Storm Blast Mine is a new skill available at level 1. Alright. When placed, it has a stacking aura that increases the damage nearby enemies take by 3%. What? This means it provides a 45% increased damage taken when you've got a full set of mines placed. What the fuck? Even more if you have additional mines from passive. Ooh, that's pretty insane. I mean, Jesus Christ. What? What? 45% increased damage taken? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, even fucking Cyclone Slayers will start using mines from now on. 45% increased damage taken. This is ridiculous. This is the fucking biggest multiplier I've seen in a game. Ridiculous. What the fuck? When it detonates Stormblast mines, there is a lightning nova around. And man, you'll get this as level fucking 1. Alright. That's pretty sick. Icicle Mine is a new skill available level 12 and plays it as stacking aura that increases crit strike chance of hits against enemies around by 10%. Nice. When it detonates, it releases a number of projectiles, firing 5 projectiles for the first mine and then an additional projectile for each 2 mines in the detonation skill. Oh, so if you have like 5 on the first, then 2 mines again, 23. Wait a minute. Let me calculate. 23. Wait a minute. 23. So there's 21, 23 altogether. So it's 22 and 2. So wait a minute, that's plus 5. Oh, the 16 projectiles? 16 projectiles with 23 mines? That's 23 mines, right? 23 mines is... What? That's pretty badass mine. Replaces existing copies of freeze mine. So this is a replacement of the freeze mine. Pyroclast mine, or eye cancer mine. Pyroclast mine is a level 28 mine skill. When placed, it is a stacking aura that's fire damage to hits against enemies needed, which grosses the gem levels. When detonated, mine releases a fire nova and a salvo of mortar projectiles that fly before raining down on enemies around the mine. As the icicle mine, for each 2 detonations in the sequence, an additional mortar is fired. So they're pretty badass. Replaces the fire nova mine. Alright. I mean, obviously, someone in grinding games is a huge kind of mine dude. I kind of loving mines, I guess. Summon Skitter Bots. Summon Skitter Bots, a reservation skill that summons 2 fast-moving and vulnerable minions. Or one has a shock aura while the other has a chilling aura. While they're active, they grant the more trap more as a multiplier. Alright. They each also look for inactive traps and mines near enemies. On mines, they'll activate and then rearm the mine. Wait a minute. Which once set off a detonation sequence on traps that trigger a number of traps at once. So like chain reaction, right? So instead of the chain reaction, you can take this, guys, and they just chain react. It's pretty sick. What do you mean, they rearm the mine? Oh, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty tricky. Wait a minute, they activate, so they trigger the mine, then they rearm the mine, and it's just one set of a detonation sequence. So the sequence, as far as I can remember, it kind of increases the damage of the mines. So they rearm the mine and trigger kind of a double reaction, double explosion, but you don't get the damage increase. Alright, that's pretty weird and need to be checked in the game. Blast chain mine support and high impact mine support. What? Existing remote mine supports have been changed into the blast chain mine support at level 8 gem that turns supported spells bow attacks or wand attacks into mines. It now grants less damage as a result of the much shorter mine throw time and 5% more damage for each mine detonated in sequence. So this is what we're talking about. 5% more damage for each mine detonated in the sequence. Alright. So just throw a lot of them and start detonating in sequence. The real problem is what is considered a sequence. We also added a new supporter gem level 31 is high impact mine support. It also turns supported spells. Less damage but have an aura that gives hits against nearby enemies a chance to do double damage. It's like a badass big dick mine there. Alright, that's actually this is a single target mine, and this is blast chain is just basically a mapping mine. This is a good thing. This too supports that they choose to specialize in creating long cascades or creating powerful auras when turning a skill into a mine. That's pretty sweet. It's actually support. Interesting. Swift assembly support. Swift assembly support is a new level 4 support gem grants a chance of throwing a trapper mine to throw an additional trapper mine, a small chance to throw 2 additional, and a very small to throw 3 additional. What? This is particularly useful for mines, letting you higher stacks of auras in longer detonation sequences without greatly extending your throw time. That's pretty nice. Wow. So it's like 4 from 1 mine, you can get up to 4 in total. Similar to the charge trap support, the new charge mine support allows you to generate power and frenzy charges when you detonate support mines near enemies. There will additional mine throwing speed, frenzy charge, and critical. Okay, it's kind of crap. Alright. Mindful support now places 4 mines rapidly but with a slower total throw time. It allows 4 additional mines to be placed. It is now a level 38 gem. What level was it? Smoke mine doesn't start a sequence when detonated. Grants more movement speed than before, and modifiers to mine duration will apply to the speed's buff duration. They're really nice. We made nice changes to the curtain call and tremor rod. I wonder what changes are there. This tremor rod was kind of a very interesting weapon that most miners are used because it allows you to basically double deep on your mines, but it just didn't give you any crit chance or whatever. But it's a strong, unique weapon. The +1 mine placed sheep or almond mod will no longer appear on items, but existing modifiers will still remain. This is because placing additional mines is now more powerful as a result of various mine shit. Alright, so no more sheep or bullshit, guys. This is actually a good thing. I kind of fear that I will have to roll sheeper's helm with extra mine, but now this is a history. We are going to be showing all of the mine passive changes, the Saboteur Ascendance, and more new poison skills in the coming days. In the meantime, check the new video. I already checked. So the thoughts on this, guys, are pretty solid, I would say, except for the fact that we are throwing fucking mines now. I think that these changes are interesting. Not only mines detonating in sequence now, which is kind of a sequential chain reaction now happening. At the same time, they have auras, which is interesting by default. It's interesting they can go with the aura reservation, like the wrath effectiveness of some kind, anger effectiveness, hatred effectiveness, and increase possibly some aura effectiveness in general on your build, and thus affect the mine aura effectiveness. It's pretty interesting. I'm really curious what of these mines will have the aura tag on them. It's pretty interesting. At the same time, we are throwing a shit ton of mines at the same time, which is a lot. And I think that the initial idea behind my build, which will be Glacial Cascade Miner, will be absolutely total badass. 23 Glacial Cascade mines. I don't know, guys. It's insane, I think. As for the new mines, I like the Storm Blast mine. I think it's absolutely overpowered, and this number will definitely go down because I'm pretty sure that everyone and their grandmothers will start using the mine just for the sake of the absolutely badass increased damage taken, which is a multiplier. It is insane. I have never seen such a number on anything in the game, probably. Icicle mine looks pretty cool as an AoE mine. It's like a bunch of ice golems running around, except you throw the fucking ice golems and let them explode. Pyroclast looks like dog shit, to be honest. It's not bad. some kind of mortars, but the visual clusterfuck is beyond anything on any mine I've seen so far. Skitter boards is just fantastic. I'm kind of curious how this reactivation, rearming will work without the detonating. At the same time, the biggest question is how much the fuck they reserve, because if they reserve 50, it will be pretty hard to use them in a build, but if they reserve 25 or less, it will be like a mandatory to have, because they seems like a great quality of life thing. Blast chain mine support and high impact support, once again, I think is a good thing to have. Swift assembly is just kind of a multiple trap support, whatever the fuck there is. So definitely just interesting thing. I wonder what is this very small chance actually, like what is this very small chance? 3%, 5%, 10%, 25%. What is this very small chance? Why you can't be more precise grinding a games on this shit? I'm curious. Charge mine support, honestly, probably the least usable thing, but maybe if you for mapping, like for mapping is not a bad thing. You can get frenzies and power charges, but for bossing this is like dog shit, pretty pointless, and frenzies and power charges are not really worth it against most bosses. Have no ads, so it's kind of wasted potential. I'm also pretty curious what they did with the tremor rod, guys. I'm really curious for this, because this is probably will be the kind of a very useful weapon in the next patch, and probably the most useful minor weapon in general in the game. So I'll be waiting for the patch. I will waiting for the exact information on this. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for watching the video. Your likes and dislikes, especially, as they push me forward even more. If you want to see more content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do daily uploads of role-playing content, being it builds, guides, let's play, stream highlights, and upcoming RPG games. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitch stream to catch me live in action. I do stream daily on working days. I'm a full-time YouTube content creator and a Twitch streamer too, so if you want to support me, you can do it either from Twitch or by PayPal directly from my website angryroleplayer.com. Join my Discord channel too for a place to discuss RPG things offline, as well as follow my Twitter to be notified on any new content. If you want to get extra information like sneak peeks into upcoming videos, plans, different behind-the-scenes footage, you can also join the Unholy Army on Patreon as well, guys. Thank you very much once again for watching and listening to all this. See you soon.